Jai Gurudev, welcome back. Today I will explain what is Darshan. Darshan is a Sanskrit word which means meeting the divine, encounter with the divine. You will see if you study different spiritual masters' activities, you will often see written darshan, darshan, darshan with that guru, other guru. So there are different sorts of gurus, as I said in a previous video. Guru means teacher, so different spiritual teachers, more or less qualified in their subjects, in the path that they are teaching. They are also spiritual, what we call spiritual incarnations. And we go further, there are avatars. You have maybe seen the movie. It's something like this. It's a direct descent of God on earth through a spiritual being. So someone who can seem normal because it is God is incarnated, but who reveals to us progressively and through many miracles and many magical things which are explained spiritually, is showing us that this person is not of this world. This person comes from another world and belongs to that world. It's like being from another planet. Anyway, on a spiritual path, we are a little bit like this. We appear like being from another planet, so just be connected. So yes, there is that word avatar that you will also see in different texts. And then these avatars so have their mission. They come to transmit something, to give something. And in our organization, so we have Sri Swami Vishwananda, who is an incarnation of love. So naturally we will feel love in his presence, and he's transmitting that. And he's not giving something which is not in us. He's connecting to the love which is inside us, and he's awakening that sparkling love that we have, that inner star, inner God we have. We are divine. We have that divine part in us. So through the darshan, through the meeting with the divine, through the meeting with such a spiritual being, when he looks in your eyes, then he is transmitting this energy of love and connecting to the love in yourself. We say that there are different ways in which a guru or spiritual master can give you the darshan. So guru, by that I also understand spiritual incarnation, because spiritual incarnation is coming to us also under the form of a guru, because he has to interact with us and teach us and make us grow, make us understand things. So being a guru is usually part of the mission of the spiritual incarnation of the avatar. So Sri Swami Vishwananda is a Prem avatar. Prem means love, divine love. So it's an incarnation of divine love. As I said, there are different ways in which you can receive the darshan. Through the eyes, so when the guru is looking at you, through the touch, when he's touching you, or through the words, when he speaks to you. So when you meet him, just pay attention to what is happening. He can be very simple, he can be very friendly with you, he can say one word, two words, but those words will have specific energy, even if the words seem not to mean anything. You will see that that will work in you, and finally you will get the message. I loved a phrase that I heard someone was saying, when my guru is speaking, he can speak about cabbage, he can speak about carrots. I don't care, because I love my guru and I know that he is doing something. When he speaks, it's not about just speaking, that he is doing a precise action and is working on me through that situation, through what he says, through what he does. An enlightened spiritual guru is not doing anything just casually, because he's connected to another reality. So everything he does is spiritual, everything he does has a meaning, which we will understand later. And if you have time, just listen to other videos in my list, and you will see some experiences that I talk about, in which I give such situations that I experienced, in which just simple things gave very deep understandings. I have another experience briefly, so like this will finish this explanation. I was talking to someone about fear, about his fears, and I was just thinking, wow, it's amazing how we are not having fear anymore on this path. When we committed and we know what we have to do and why we were born, and all these questions are getting the answers in the spiritual seeking and through the guidance of a spiritual master. And while I was thinking that, suddenly Swami Vishwananda comes with his card and stops in front of me. And I saw him coming from far, and I stepped aside, and he came in front of me and he said, "Oh, you were scared, isn't it?" And I said, "No, I was not scared. I don't feel I was scared." And I was not. I mean, the Guru is coming, you trust his love, he will not drive on you, or just if you are even not on the road, he won't come to drive on you. It's normal. But still, that those words, just pointing, that those words were pointing to some fears that I was having and of which I was not aware. So this is what is the greatness of the Guru. You are aware of the work you have done, and through your experience you understood a lot of things, but the spiritual master is there to always point and make you focus on what you still have to understand, or the patterns you have to solve, and from where to come out, and which are the fears that you have to get rid of. And it was an amazing process, because I started to think about fears, and then I would think, oh, he was just joking with the car. And later during the evening, when I just lie down after an amazing day, I had really an amazing day counseling people, being with them. We had an amazing darshan. When I lie down in the evening, I just felt that something heavy was just leaving me, and I was not knowing what it was. And then later I understood that was this charge of fears that I was still having, and I was not aware of that. And once we feel that feeling of being light after being relieved of something heavy, then we understand that a process was going on, something was purified, something was dying in us for something else to be born. So I encourage you to come to the darshans and have darshans of enlightened beings, whether they are your gurus or not, because they are preparing the path. They are preparing you to the final meeting with your guru, with the one who will guide you on your spiritual path, and who will show you who you are and what you came to do and answer all the questions. So I hope to see you soon to a darshan in Sri Pita Nilaya. You can follow the calendar for Sri Swami Vishwananda